At the first diss record.
You have actually dissed Kendrick.
You right. I haven't.
Yeah, I know you have. It's me, nigga. All that shit you said in that room the other day, I was like, hey, dog.
No. I thought you was talking about the control response.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. If you happen to follow Lupe Fiasco closely, you know that he tends to have some bold takes about Kendrick Lamar. For some time now, Lupe has shared some views about Kendrick Lamar's rapping abilities and musical output as a whole. Fans have seen him label himself a better writer than Kendrick Lamar, which is arguable, Logic, and even Drake. And because of this specifically, people on the internet continuously call him a hater, which always puts him in an awkward position because time and time again he has to disapprove these claims. That was the case again after Lupe hosted a Twitter Spaces event that eventually led to Kendrick fans trying to press him about where he stands. Personally, I feel like Lupe Fiasco is jealous of Kendrick Lamar, he's jealous of his career, he's jealous of the impact he has in hip-hop. I think Lupe feels like what Kendrick Lamar has managed to achieve is what he should have done with his career.
To our room of negativity.
I was just on the Twitter doing some housekeeping, and I seen you was up, so I just jumped in. That's all.
All right. I thought you were coming in here to get at me.
No, I would never get at you. If I get at you, I'm gonna call you.
That is true. That is true.
I'm gonna do the public shit.
You have been on a tear as of late.
I mean, even when I don't do nothing, I do something, right?
I like that. I like that. I'm banned from talking about the beef, and this is not beef room. But I just want to let you know I see you laying your fork in the sand on where you stand on things, and that's commendable for me.
I haven't. I haven't listened to any of the songs.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's baffling to people. I stopped listening. I listened to Push-Ups and what was the Ross response, and then after the Ross response, I didn't listen. I haven't listened to anything, so I haven't heard any of the records. Family Matters, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. I kind of tapped out.
Oh, so that's even doper that you just going off your sheer hate for one of them niggas. I'm the opposite of you.
You hate Drake, I know.
No, but it's from love.
I know.
And you hate Kendrick.
No, I don't.
From love.
No, I love that.
Like I love Drake.
No, you don't love Drake though.
You don't love Kendrick.
You actually dissed him. You got the first diss record.
You have actually dissed Kendrick.
You right. I haven't.
Yeah, I know you have. It's me, nigga. All that shit you said in that room the other day, I was like, hey, dog.
No. I thought you was talking about the control response. But everybody responded to control.
I know, me too.
Yeah, everybody. So even you. But I never dissed him though. That was just a control response. And I wasn't even talking to him. I was kind of talking to his fans.
Well, you got some interviews where you are the opposite of me. The same way I have like interviews or just content pieces where people could surmise that, hey, this nigga might really hate that nigga. You have the same just on the other end. That's why I love that this is me and you.
Because we
That's true.
Like dark side, light side. You light side, I'm dark side.
No, this is not even like that. But I like to see two contrasting opinions from two MCs of our caliber. That's what I like. And I'm glad that my person beat your person.
But I genuinely don't have any issues. Like I really don't.
I'm not going to force that narrative like the rest of the internet because I don't have any issues with Drake.
I can't even say nothing without it. Like he just woke up today and I was like, damn, I just woke up. But anyway.
But I do like, I'll end with this. I do like when you say shit like, hey, I rap better than anybody, so take it however the fuck you want to take it.
That's the energy though, right?
But yeah, I like that. Don't explain where the 808s was made.
Oh, no, do that. Don't do that, Joe. Don't I teach this. I gotta
know.
Ooh, nigga, relax.
I know you on your I know you teach it.
No, but I'm saying that energy of like, yeah, as a rapper, like you can love everybody. Like me and you got love for each other, but I will light you up if we ever got into a beef, right? On some rap shit.
That's debatable.
But you gonna try your best, I'm gonna try my best. Right?
Yeah, that's much better worded. Because when I was outside, you was one of the people I was looking for, and you never popped up.
But you handled yours. You claimed you didn't really have to do nothing because you took Pump It Up back from Jay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you was already solid. You had kind of proved like, oh yeah, don't fuck with Joe.
Yeah, no, I look for people. Win, lose, or draw, I'm coming to the fight.
Yeah,
And
but
I ain't won a whole bunch of losses either, but I put
you
that in
ain't
there
you
to be
you listen,
diplomatic.
you know my issue with you is that you just stop doing it. Stop doing this shit, this fuck shit. But
Oh man.
you know my issue.
Oh,
Issue.
oh God. That narrative is getting popular. That narrative is going around out there.
But I'm on my kind of cleanup campaign because I got to do it. So that's another reason I jumped in here. Joe Budden community. This is Lupe Fiasco. I do not have a problem. No matter what was said in the past, what you think happened, what didn't happen, I personally and professionally do not have a problem with my brother in arms, Kendrick Lamar. No matter what you hear on TikTok or what a nigga said, I said, or did what I did, I do not have a problem with dude. So can we please try to work together to start to put that narrative a little bit to bed? Because
And I'm saying what he said about Drake,
cool,
because that was well worded. All right?
cool.
We,
That's
we,
all I
put,
got.
we put
Hey,
it to bed.
I do got one thing. Where is the porn on Twitter? Because I can't. One thing that I wish I had, and this is me being open and vulnerable, that I've always like looked at and was like, wow, that man, I wish I had that. I wish I had that creative space that they created at TDE. I had it for, and when I say wish I wish I had it back. Because when we first started rocking, that was our like thing. It was super creative, multiple people in the space. The engineer was crazy. The creativity was flowing. Going to the studio was a joy. Chill was there. It was a whole like creative unit, and that all got broken up. You know, Chill going to prison, all that stuff. And so it was like, man, I was so happy that those things exist. And even in that Peter Rosenberg interview, well, I called Peter Rosenberg a nuthugger very jovially. Um, was that the thing that I do admire um, and wish that I was a part of was that creative piece, to know that you got like mixed by Ali doing the ill edits with the crazy vocal blah blah blah, with the beat selection and the DJ Dahis and all these other dudes is just in there, with the Ab Soul right there, with the J Rock right there, with just the collective, with the SZA throwing a hook here and there, with the Punch, who's not only the president but is also a client, also raps, and you just surrounded by certain energies. And whenever I would meet with artists or people that know of artists, or artists that I really admire, I would always kind of push them or their people to be like, man, you should see if you can get dude around a bunch of rappers. So if it's an MC who I thought was lackluster in their skill set, but they had like a very ill like creative approach or voice, but their bars was just weak. You know, I'm like, man, you should see if you can get around this MC or get around that MC, or where's a space that you can kind of get in to develop yourself as an MC. And I always looked at TDE as being that creative space. So even to go back to the interview with Peter Rosenberg, that's what I say. Right? Go back to the piece where I was talking with Averb, when this whole thing kind of kicked off about who I think is a better rapper, etc. It was like the one thing that you can call me out on is wanting to be a part of that TDE creative space. Just because I know it would make me a killer. But at the same time, too, I had it because I was like, those people are around me right now. Don't nobody got a problem but y'all.